guys, what is up with you at home? Today we have a very special video because some of you might have had enough with all these Minecraft hackers. Those hackers are just too bad to gather and build their own houses and possessions. So today we are going to build a hackers-proof base, or home, because I am going to make it a bit cozy because I like cozy. So, first, we need a lot of obsidian because you are going to build your base structure with obsidian, because when the lava and the water collides it obviously makes obsidian. But what you guys probably didn't know is that there is a certain thing in an obsidian block, and if you mix that with an iron block, hackers can't see through the walls anymore. Well, this house is basically made for wall hackers because those people can see through your house and they can see the diamonds shining in your special chest. And I thought we could not have that anymore, so I am going to build a hacker-proof base in Minecraft. Well, if you have your base shape, you don't want it to be a square, because if you build a square home, 9 out of 10 times it is going to look ugly. And we have a nice extra square on the side, and that will make for a look that is really nice. But you are going to want to dig out all of the dirt that you build your base structure on, so you can lay down a nice carpet of obsidian blocks, and that will suffice for that. Hackers can't just go through your floor. If you build an entire house against hackers and you forget that they can come through the floor, well, then you are probably going to feel bad that you did not think that far ahead. So, we are thinking that far ahead, and we know what hackers do, so we are going to build against what they do. It seems like we also adopted a pet donkey. If he wants, then he can stay in my home, but he is not going to have much sunlight, because this house is going to be very protected. But I think that donkeys need sunlight once in a while to survive, so it would not be advised for the donkey to stay with us. But that is his choice. I am not going to make that choice for him, because the last thing what we want is that PETA shows up at our hacker-proof door, and they have gotten an anonymous tip that there is an animal in my home. And when they see the inside of my house, they know I am wealthy and they are going to want to steal my stuff. Maybe one of those PETA people is a hacker and he saw the inside of my house and know he is making a plan to get inside and steal all of my stuffs. But anyways, to go against the PETA hackers and the hackers in general, you are going to want to build your first wall 4 high. I know it is not as high as our American friend Donald wants us to build, but trust me, this is only the first layer and it will stand tall against the hackers. Wait, no, I forgot that it was actually 5 high, built up from the floor layer. Sorry guys, but you are going to need a hell of a lot more obsidian, so go ahead, go on your obsidian mine, or the 2 for the price for 1 mine, where you find your diamonds and your obsidian and all kinds of stuff, and gather yourself some obsidian and come back. Or if you are not playing in survival, then you can just keep on building with your unlimited obsidian. But this layer that we are building right now is going to be the ceiling of the main floor and the floor of the second floor, if that makes sense. Well, if it does not make sense to you, you are going to see what I mean in a second. Leave 1 block open so you can build your ladder there, because there needs to be a way to get to your second floor, you silly. Oh, wait, before I forget, place your iron doors in. We don't want the hackers to already walk into our house. It is just an open invite if you do not put doors in. But do you know what is cool? Well, I'm going to say it here, live, Facebook Live if you want. Here it goes. Towers. Towers are cool, and we want an own tower in our base, and we can make that, so we are going to build that. We can be Cinderella in our tower if we want, but if we want to be some other Disney princess, then we can be another Disney princess. No one is going to stop us, because look at this monster of a base that we are building, and we are not even done for a long time. But what is a tower going to be without a ladder as an entrance? Well, I don't know, but you cannot enter your tower if you do not have a tower. So you are going to need an entrance with a ladder in this case. We are also going to build a wall in our tower because we don't want to be cold this high up in the air, and also the hackers then cannot fly in and watch us sleep or whatever we decide to do in our very own tower. We don't want any pictures on the internet while we are chilling in our Cinderella outfit, do we? Well, I know that I would be embarrassed if some of those types of pictures showed up online when I typed my name in on Google. I had a girl in my class, and she had some embarrassing pictures on Google of her, and trust me, she was not happy with it, and she needed special treatment while we had class, so she did have an excuse to get out of class though. So, smart play on her side, I guess. Anyways, our tower is coming along well, and the shape of the base looks pretty darn good. Well, at least I think it looks really good because I built it, and I am really proud of it because I built it, and I am happy with what I built, because otherwise I would not build like that. but I do so I am going to know the consequences of when you build your own way. And my thought of me building like this is that this house looks cool. It looks like something that Bowser from Mario Kart and other Mario games would have as his house or as his castle or something. Does it not? Well, let me know in the comments if you think that this base looks like a thing that Bowser would build, because now I am interested in what you guys think of my building. But here comes the part that it is not going to look like a Bowser type of house, because I am going to build that special anti-X-ray block thing that I was talking about earlier, and this is going to stop the hackers from looking into our base. We don't want the hackers to be able to look into our base, because then they are going to see us walking around in our Cinderella outfit, and then it is going to show up on the internet, and I won't ever come out of my base ever again, and my life would be ruined by a hacker, and we can't have that, so we have to fight the hackers together. Well, in this video not together because I am building alone, so I guess that is not as nice as building with friends, but I bet that you guys thought that the iron blocks did not have any other purpose than looking like a fridge and being pretty expensive with your iron, but now you have an excuse to not make armor out of your smelted iron. But now you can put all of that iron that you found together and you can make a hacker-proof base with a combination of obsidian and iron blocks. And hey, is it just me or does it look good, as well as it keeps the hackers away? And you know what they say, a combination of obsidian and iron keeps the hackers away, or is that just something I heard from some crazy guy? Well, I don't know, but I believe that this base is hacker-proof and it looks cool as well, so I am happy with it. And if you guys are happy with how it looks as well as I am, then I recommend building this in your server if you want. But the inside of our base still looks a bit uncozy, if that is a word, and we need some light as well, because otherwise we would not be able to see our loot in here. So, let's hang some torches on the wall, and beneath those torches I want a chest with my special possessions, because the hackers are not able to see into this bit of the house, because on the outside of this house there is iron on this floor, so they can't see into this bit, and we can walk around in our Cinderella outfit unnoticed. But wait, no, this was a trap for you guys. Did you see what I did there with the chest? Well, I put some TNT underneath it, so if you open it, the chest goes boom, and then the hacker that somehow got in here will not know that it is a trap, and he will die because of that trap, and then he has to respawn. But now he does not know where this amazing base is anymore, so he will bother some other Minecraft noobs that don't know about this method of anti-cheating yet. I can't seem to find the right paintings to make this base look as good in the inside as it does from the outside. Well, it does look a bit like a monster from the outside, but that is probably because it is a monster of a base. But on the inside, I want it to be cozy, just like the Disney princesses. Hey, this is a good idea. Let's make a trap right in front of the door, so the next time we walk into our house we will explode. But no, we know that this is a trap, but the hackers don't know yet, so keep your mouth shut about that. You know what they say, no, not that obsidian keeps the hackers away, but that other one that everyone knows, snitches get stitches. So, do not snitch to the hackers, because I don't want my loot to be gone next time that I enter my server and then I have to see an empty base. I would feel really sad, guys, so please don't do that, because it is not going to be fun for me. But I think that the tripwires are better than the pressure plates, because the pressure plates are not as undercover as the tripwires. And we now have a dispenser that shoots arrows at the people that enter the door and want to take another step, and they are going to feel an arrow in their body, and they will run away to their mommies because they have an ouchie. But I think that this latter method is just too easy. I don't think there is another way. Oh, wait, I am SubZeroExtabyte. I will find a way. I am going to make some parkour here, because what is the one thing that hackers can't do? Well, not only can't they play a game the normal way that it is intended, but they are normally super noob at whatever they decide to hack on. And on Minecraft, parkours are a pretty good challenge, even for the a bit more experienced ones. But trust me, these dirty hackers will fail this great parkour that I'm going to build. Well, it is not really going to be a really hard parkour, because we need to get up to our Disney Princess Tower, as well as the hackers want to get up there, so it must not be impossible, because I still want to be able to walk around in my Cinderella outfit. And I think that this little parkour is coming along pretty darn nice. Don't you guys think? Well, it is not going to be a Bowser castle anymore, because Bowser does not have anti-hacking castles. And that is because Bowser is not yet a very experienced turtle, or what is he again? Well, anyways, he does not yet know that he gets defeated because of people that play unfairly, but he will know after he watches this video that he needs to improve his castles. But I am a bit too lazy and I am going to be lazy in the future, so let's just place a ladder on the side here, so we can still get easy access to our boss tower. But let's close this now because I don't want no hackers to fly into our base and camp here until I have to go. And then they are still in my house and they will steal all of my stuff and I will be very sad. And that just because I did not close my totally awesome parkour up with more obsidian. Would that not suck? Well, I think that it would suck very much. If you disagree, that is your decision, but I would not like to have all my stuff be gone thanks to a guy that sits at home and plays games as a hacker. I hope his mom is proud of that kid. And the one thing that you always want to have is that your mom is proud of you, because your mom is everything. Trust me, you might not see this now but you will find out later. But wait, what is that? I hear you guys say more traps? Well, that is what you are going to get, because I actually was not yet done with placing traps. So you are in luck because there are going to be way more traps than you intended. But let's take our basic needs and head out to the outsides because we need to place some more iron blocks on our outer walls so that the hackers can't see us inside our tower, and also on our main floor. But we already placed iron blocks there, so we don't need any more. Yes, this will look very cool, and all of my friends are going to think that I am a freaking wizard, because I am the one with the very cool looking house where the hackers don't seem to get into. But wait, what do I hear you type in the comments? Oh my god, Sub, why are you building your house out of obsidian while you can just take bedrock and the hackers will not be able at all to get into your house? Oh my god, dislike the video because bedrock is amazing and Sub does not know what bedrock is. But to those I say, hold up guys, don't type those comments yet because I am not yet done and you need to stop judging me, haha. But no, I am going to build a separate wall out of bedrock so the hackers will be unable to get near my special fort. So just like our friend which I mentioned earlier on in this video, we are going to make a great wall, only now we have to pay for it and not the Mexicans. But how can you get bedrock, you might ask? Well, if you are in survival you are in a bit of a pickle, mate, because I have news for you. In survival, you cannot get bedrock, or you have to put on cheats and cheat it in, or go in creative and spawn someone. But if you are in creative you can easily just select them and you can start building your wall. But look at our fort. Does it not look lovely? Well, I think Bowser could really learn from our building style because his castles always have lava and stuff, but you don't always need lava to look cool. I know lava is a factor that makes you look way cooler, but if you have a really good building style then you don't need lava because you compensate with your building designs and stuff, and then the lava is just not a must anymore. But it would still be really cool though. Not going to lie to you about that. Even though I hate lava, I can still think it is cool, can I? But we are now digging a cave because we are going to make a really cool trap and surprise for if the hackers decide to dig underneath the bedrock wall, because I know they will do that because they are going to dig one dirt block away and then they will see that the bedrock can be avoided by going underneath it. And I do not have an unlimited supply of bedrock. Well, I do, but I won't use it on this because my little plan is way cooler. But I am going to set up a big surprise for them if they dig underneath, because I am now placing down all of that good dynamite, or otherwise called TNT. But if they come in here then I have set up a barbed wire thing. Oh wait, no, not barb, but that another thing. You know what I mean. And if they cross the line and touch the string then their bodies will go boom, boom, boom. And they will not like that because they thought they were so clever with digging underneath our little bedrock, but we are smarter than them and we thought ahead of our time and surprised them with all of that TNT. But I am going to place down an emergency lever, because those hackers are pretty darn stupid. They are going to think, oh, hey, that is an emergency lever. I am in a bit of a pickle, and otherwise called an emergency. Let's pull that lever and get away. But that is not what is going to happen to them because I am very smart and I thought about that. But it seems like I was not so smart, because I accidentally pulled the string and now it detonated all of the TNT and now all of the bottom of the floor is gone. But luckily for us we put down an obsidian floor so they still can't get in. But now I just have a floating base, which is also pretty cool. But I think it would be cooler if I had it in the sky. Bye bye. Love you guys.